Alrighty. Hello. Good morning. I'm not sure. Good morning. What deck I'm going to work with. We haven't done the dragons in a while. Oh, what about the ones I recently purchased a year or so ago? Where are those? These the ones? These are the ones, right? Oh, yeah, it's a Cody little foggy. These are the ones. All right. We haven't used these in a while. Kind of getting pulled to oracles. I like working with oracle cards. Good morning, Troopaloopas. Good morning, good morning. Yeah, let's do these. It's cold down here. It's cold down here. Up in here, up in here. How did you fall off of that? Interesting. Good morning. Good morning. Swiss beats. I'm getting pulled to my dragon cards. Yeah, hi. Good morning, Belle. God, I feel like the bells are sensitive. See? It's like I can do that and the bells don't go off. I've shuffled decks plenty of times and the bells didn't go off. It's just the cards. And it's an erratic shake. You should see. Okay, so these bells are really talking to you guys. I don't know. I mean, you guys see me do this more than enough. I feel like I just saw something in the camera. Just testing something. Yeah, see? Like what? They just want to do it when they want to do it? It's like, yeah. It's very, yeah, see, I don't know what's going on there. I think it has to do with like some sort of abilities. I don't know. It's very, I don't think it's strange, guys, by any means, but they've just been talking a lot, and I really do want to move them. I don't know where to move them to. I almost just want to hang them like above our heads or something. I don't know. Good morning. Happy Saturday. Okay, so what I was going to say, the bells threw me off. I almost wanted to wear my moon ring with my dragon ring. So it's something with the dragons. So I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna switch up my rings. I haven't worn my moon ring, moonstone, in a while. Should probably give them to my dad to clean up. They're filthy. They're real silver. I haven't worn them in a while, but I literally bought them together. And I'm usually, you guys know me, like I love dainty. But there was something about this one, and then I just feel like I saw like a cave. I wear it a certain way. There it is. But then I felt like the dragon needed to be like right next to it. Look, it looks like a little face in there. I don't know if I can get it to focus. I don't know. It's beautiful though. It's it's dirty. I'm actually forgetting which way I would wear it. I'm gonna wear it this way. So, good morning. I just feel like it's its cave. I don't know. So it feels like doesn't feel. I just have to adjust to it. What else do I have for dragons? What else do I have for dragons? I know I have another deck. This is my so this is that crazy deck. I forget what you call it. NECA something. I actually forgot I had this dragon deck. I don't know why I'm pulled to dragons right now. But it's always been a thing with me in decks. But where's my blue one? The one I just pulled out, I actually forgot about that one. I was looking. That's my beach deck that has some dragons in it, but Oh, I like that deck. I forgot about that one too. I don't know if it's like mortality, immortality. I think it's just me. It could be the Scorpio. I've been posting a lot of black roses that I'm like loving. Didn't I post dragons last week? Oh, they weren't dragons. They were, it was, now I gotta get my phone and look. It was Swiss Beats. So I'm like, what am I gonna go on and do today? Like for you guys. And dragons didn't come to me. But look at the crow. Yeah, I came across the crow the other day. But I've been finding, I haven't been posting too many, the black, okay. It's not really dragons though. Those leaves were amazing, huh? What a beautiful day that was. I've been posting them on Snapchat. I just came across that one. Look how beautiful. It's like the Daca flowers for some reason. I think that crow is absolutely amazing. I'm like, how cute can you get? Right? So this, I don't know if it has dragons in it. But this is a dark deck in the sense of it's a book. What's it called? It begins with an N. Necromancy or something, right? This is the deck where I was like, oh, look at the dragons. I'm like, I'm gonna have to actually read the book. And I was like, what the fuck? Because I could tell that the meaning of these cards was so different that I couldn't get away with not reading the book for that particular deck. So, but where is my other deck? And I think it's because I got pulled to, I'm loving this Ann Stokes one. Didn't I just, she only has like 2 decks. Didn't I just buy one recently too? Or is that the one I bought? I don't even know where my other dragon deck is. That's very strange. I feel like I'm missing fucking cards. I don't know where on earth they would be. That's not it. Definitely not it. I feel like it's like a blue deck. Yeah. That is strange because they're not here. That's interesting. Because that's the deck I actually got pulled to. I do find that strange, guys. I know this might be boring for you. I'm sorry. I'll put it all together, though. Yeah, that is very fucking weird. Is this it? Oh, maybe this is it. Okay, yeah, this might be it. I could be wrong. I don't feel like this is it, though, but I could be wrong. I guess it is. So, I don't know if there's dragons in here. I do like Ann Stokes. Yeah, there is. And that's almost exactly like my ring. So 1, 2, 3. Did I only have 3 decks? Dragons? No. Well, 4. I don't know if there's dragons in here. There's dragons all over that one. Oh, that's a demon dragon? This deck is pretty cool, but this deck I got to know the book of it too. Because it's important. Because that's like doing shadow work. But I did pull it out, so there might be some shadow work. I know this deck might freak some people out, but I don't know. There's only certain times with certain energy I get pulled to certain decks, and I ask Spirit, like, you sure? Like, because there's times I want to buy decks, and they're like, and they're dark decks. So again, we are working with the Dark and Light. I know this weekend that has been coming out in the messages, but it's not a bad thing. It's like rocking your black wings, right? So I don't know, something mortality. All right, so I'm trying to figure out where we're going with this particular message. Oh, this won't stay shut. Oh, my dad fixed that. I think I'm going to give him all my pewter and just give him a project to do because he loves me so much. All right, so what energy? I mean, we're working with both energies clearly. So I'm trying to figure out. Let's do the dark and the light. Let's do lighter side, darker side. Let's see what's going on here. I also feel like it's just ancestors, friends, is people from the other side too delivering messages. It's definitely the Scorpio season, right? That is kind of bringing this upon us, probably. Like I said, I don't mind working with the dark side. I enjoy working with the dark side sometimes. Even when I was in meditation a couple nights ago, I looked up and it was like the dark and the light, and I was like, oh, sorry. And it's like, I think it's like I was waiting for them to be like, don't be sorry. You know, like, do I got to choose one? Are you putting me in that situation again? But they're not. Like, they were just kind of both there. Or I got to choose one. But I see, I never choose. So that's why I feel like it's like all good that they were both there. So I don't think I have to choose, but you guys might be put in the situation where you feel like you have to choose. Usually when you start a spiritual path, you do choose one or the other. Me personally, I didn't choose. And they tried to get me to choose for a couple years. So I think finally they're like, fuck it, let her have both and see how she can balance it. You know what I mean? So I don't know if there's a lot of people in this energy right now. You know? Me personally, yeah, we have both. I want both. Why is one better than the other? You know? Because sometimes that dark energy is what pulls you out. You know? So I don't know, guys. Like, I guess it depends on how people are interpreting the energies. It's one thing to have like creepy demonic energies walking around. We're not talking about shit like that. We're talking about working with, you know, the dark angels, that type of stuff. And light workers like to think that, well, some light workers think that dark angels are bad. And they're not. They actually work for the ascended masters and a lot of other gods and things, guys, right? Because they're just better at their fucking job. So that's the way it is, right? So that's gotta, like, I also just got pulled to a gargoyle, but a lot of people, well, the protection, but a lot of people find them like creepy, more creepier than like dragons, which doesn't make any sense. But And we had a conversation about Anne Stokes, right? She only has 2 decks. She's in a wheelchair, right? Anne Stoke tarot decks. And I bought the other one. Trying to think what the other one is. Yeah, I just saw like somebody all in black with a red rose. So there's a reason why I'm getting pulled to those red roses right now, the black roses. The Gothic Oracle, which is this one, right? Yep. Gothic Tarot deck, which is this one that I have. It's only showing one. Oh, maybe the second one's coming out. That's what it was, right? And I was like, all right, put me on the list. Or didn't she have one with like a TV show? She does TV shows, doesn't she? Necro. That's that deck I have over here. I don't even know how to say the word. Legends of Magic. The Awakened Soul. No, it's not saying it's hers though. Yeah, and still looks like she's got one with fairies. Oh, I feel like I have that. I feel like I have that deck. I have that card. Oh, it must be in that deck. All right, I'm going to add that to my cat, along with the other 17 things sitting in it. Dragon Tarot. What the fuck? No, thank you. Can't blow it up. I feel like I have that one, but I don't. Why do these look so familiar? Oh my god, that skull is adorable. Dragon Tarot. Is it on? Alright, I'm going to pop off of this. Dragon Tarot. In a second, let me just see if I can find it on Amazon. Tarot of Dragons. No, I've looked at that one before. Yeah, no, see, I've looked at some of these before. So that other one she has is not. Okay. All right. Okay. Let me just step out of that. So let's do. Let's do the dark and the light. You kind of see what's going on there. We're going to use these two for the light. We'll use these decks for the darker energy. So what is it? Most of my breakthroughs, 61 years, had me on my knees. So dark energy, bringing me clarity, not easy. Yeah, I know. So to me, it's not a bad thing at all. So some of you need that dark energy. Pull yourselves out of things. That's when people think they see God. I shouldn't have said it like that, but like, you know where I'm going with that. There's all these stories coming out of like people crossing over and coming back with messages to give the collective, but they're like supposedly like scary messages. Like I don't know what's going on there, but that's not what's going on. So it's like I got anxiety, so I don't know if someone's got anxiety. Maybe someone's, I almost want to go put that on, but I don't know if I should put that on. my sunstone with the moon ring. Those two pair nicely. The sun and moon pair nicely. Oh, here we go again with that planet bracelet. I literally need to jot down a note. Put it on my bed. Oh my God, Maxie Poo, I'm so sorry. Buddy, I'm so sorry. You okay, Kay? So sorry. Didn't mean to do that to you. All right. We'll get one card for the light, one for the dark. We'll start with the light up top. One card for the light. Yeah, that's going to drive me bananas. Keeps clicking into place. I don't know why it keeps opening. We got hummingbird. Message for the darker energies. And the darker doesn't mean like you're in your shadow. It just, it's finding that balance too, guys. Dark night of the soul. Life brings new meaning. Well, I mean, they really gave us with the depiction of the cards. Light and dark. That's for sure. I don't know if it's definitely like a dark night of the soul thing. I'm not really picking up on dark night of the soul. I feel like it's the sun with mortality here. Oh, that's beautiful eagle. I want to fly like an eagle to the sea. I just have anxiety all of a sudden. So the spirit message is sacred crystals, the moonstone. The beautiful hovering hummingbird is a positive animal totem. Simplicity seeming effortlessly to glide. Flower gardens remind us to take things slowly. The healing hum encourages you to open your heart and receive love. Right now, the spirit is guiding you. There's many messages around you waiting for you to acknowledge. Pay attention to the encounter of the special meaning of confirmation of the spirit realm. Know that right now you're being visited by past loved ones. They're asking you to observe the signs they're sending you on a daily basis. Be aware of the moments as the mind wanders of nostalgic memories of the past. You may be visited by a loved one while you're within lucid dreaming. Keep a journal handy with your sleeping space so you can record these immediately, because you do typically wake up. Please acknowledge these signs and communicate, for these are special encounters. The beautiful hummingbird inspires magic and joy. If you witness flight of a hummingbird, know that luck and positivity is on its way. The shadow side could be creating complications over anical energy. But this is like hope, eternal wisdom, heavenly guidance. Okay. So that, I feel like that energy is definitely around us this weekend for sure anyway, because that's been coming out heavily. Dark night of the soul, hematite. I love my hematite bracelet. Love it, love it, love it for a lot of reasons. Filled with sadness or melancholy, could be a depressive state, right? Constant emotional turmoil, feeling loss, instability. Sometimes the most insignificant events can spiral to an individual to experience a dark experience. It's like the straw that broke the camel's back. You may feel like you're going through clouds of darkness. Right now you're experiencing feelings of deep depression, possibly melancholy or sadness. That is the part of you that have been lost in this world and never seen or heard from again. However, this is far from the truth. Nothing is never truly lost. We just outgrow certain surroundings, environment, and personal interests of people. Like the Earth cycle at night, it's always the darkest before the dawn. Know that you will be emerging on a lease of life in the greater understanding for who you are as an individual. View this time as purification. You must face hidden memories, concerns, or stories lying beneath the surface. If you wish to emerge, enlighten, and forever transform your experiences, stop and surrender to the universe. So this could be refusal of change, passive aggressiveness, fighting for control. I accept and create positive actions through the cycle of change for an affirmation. The affirmation of the 34. I am ready to receive confirmation from my spiritual team now, which is ironic because I posted something last night about the ancestral bloodline. Okay, so this energy is all around us right now. This could be deep within your subconscious. It could be somebody else you're dealing with. I'd like to internalize this reading for you guys and not other people. Okay, that's for sure. Because we got to work with both. You could be getting these messages and trying to hide them, or this isn't happening. I don't think it's something you wouldn't acknowledge. I think this is just, you could be bored. Because I feel like I'm getting a lot of this, it's like 7 of Cups. Could be strategy, but I don't think so. I don't even know if it's confusion. But I feel like this dark night of the soul is already happening. It's more of a surrender, work with this energy. You might have your own reasons on why you don't want to work with this energy. Person, place, or thing, I'm not sure. Because I don't necessarily feel like it's a deep dark night of the soul that you're going through. Or it could be, guys, but it's like you don't realize it. I think that's what's happening. And here's the strange thing. You typically always pick up on a dark night of the soul. So I almost feel like it's cocooned as if it needs to come out, and you need to work with both of these energies. Let's go back up to the light. I don't even like calling it the light in the dark. I'd have to come up with a new name. I mean, it is the light in the dark, but sun transcendent. I feel like we got that honeycomb pattern going on up here again. Air and fire expands creative energies. All right, so let's... Okay. Let's get a message for the light. I feel like the dragons, I feel like they want to come out and play. But I don't even know if they belong here, or you feel like they don't belong here. Okay. Help rise to earthly matters. The fire dragon burns up lower energies around you. I don't feel like I was ready to take those cards, though. Yeah, I'm going to start over. All right, lighter energy, please. Lighter energy. One message. 1 or 2, whatever it is. Got the earth dragon. Let's get one more. This clears your path and the land around you. Stay grounded. Be ready to serve. Stuck energy is clearing. Orange and gold dragon opens your knowledge of the new golden age, carries energy into the future. Air and water dragon. I have wicked anxiety right now, so somebody has anxiety. So I feel like I need to block my energy. Helps you connect to higher frequencies, trust your intuition, develop your psychic abilities, be open for enlightenment, express the inner song. Air dragon helps you rise above earthly matters, communicate honestly. Didn't that just come out? It brings inspiration and hope, see life from a higher perspective. Clears your path and land around you, opens knowledge, helps rise above earthly matters, helps you connect to higher frequencies. So I hate to say it like this, but it feels like pretty mundane messages. There's nothing really standing out there. I hate to say it like that, but clearly I'm meant to pick up on something for you. But I mean, there is energy here that's trying to clear your path. That's for sure. I mean, these definitely are messages. But I'm trying to pick up on a higher frequency, which is weird because that's what this air and water dragon is. Helps you connect to higher frequencies. Trust the intuition as you develop psychic abilities. Be open to entertainment. Be open to enlightenment. Express your inner song. I definitely feel like you're being pushed. Gentle nudge, maybe not, I'm not sure. I don't think you're questioning it. I think just kind of waiting on something here. Return of the Mac. So maybe this does have to do with something. Sunshine Yellow Dragon helps you to help animals, serve animals, heal and respect, understand them. So animals were coming out this weekend too with the, I used the animal deck, but it was those dogs, cats, birds, something with an eagle. Thor's red and black and gold dragon protects you in times of change, a time of rapid transition and transformation. Relax, you are safe. You guys could be seeing 11. 11's a lot, I feel, because this is an 11, the dark night of the soul, but I also feel like 11 and 11s are portals, they're awakenings. So I think you're coming out of this. The green and gold dragon from Cyrus, however you want to say it. Potato, brings universal knowledge to a spiritual pathway. Learn about spiritual technology, be a transmitter of sacred acknowledgement. That's that transmitter energy. I didn't post this yet on YouTube. Came across it the other day. 12 types of light workers. Well, all light workers, it's whether you choose to do it or not, right? You have grid workers, transmuters, light keepers, healers, seers, blueprint holders, astral travelers, messengers, manifestors, way showers, unifiers, and ascension guides. Some of you, it's that strong transmuting this energy here, having that high frequency and used to transmute negative energy. And I've been saying that for a while for you guys. It's like a touch. It's something. I'll post that on YouTube later for you guys. So I don't know if you're trying to figure out your purpose here. Something's up in the air. Let's get one for the light energy. During meditation too. Just kind of I was listening to a guided meditation. I could probably post that for you too. But along with seeing the light energy and the dark energy, I did see like extraterrestrial energy. And I like even questioned, I remember looking up and questioning like, oh my God, is that okay? Like I'm talking, I had so many different energies there. And I also had an energy that came in looking through like the pier, like it's almost like a pier, but it was like all light behind them standing there like black poles. And it was a masculine energy staring at me. I couldn't make out the face. It was definitely a higher being, a god. It was somebody. And I felt like it was smiling at me. And I do feel like there's like an Asian descent there. So when I'm talking like a mass of different energies, well, with me, it was insane. I can post that for you. I can post that link for you later. There's only so many guided meditations I listen to, but that's a good one. And it was because I almost got pulled to another one. So I wonder if that particular guided meditation is linked to your soul purpose. Let me go to my list. How do I get there again? My playlist. It's under guides. Go ahead. Which one was it? Let me see if I can look at. It's a few days. Yeah, it's not up there. Somebody has super anxiety right now. It's like, oh. Okay, it's not up there. I don't want to forget to do this for you, though. Let me figure out which one it was. I think it was this one. It was this one, so I would copy the link. I would text it to myself, so I will share that with you later. And it's sleep hypnosis for discovering your purpose and gifts, the Temple of Wisdom. And I wasn't even going to listen to that one. I had a different one in mind. I remember talking about this particular list a couple years ago when it came to like meeting your spirit guides and stuff. But I figured this one would help, and it actually really did. So I will post those two things for you. I just was told like pebbles. So I don't know if you want to write. So for those who don't have a pendulum, if you want to write those 12 types of light workers down and take pebbles or stones or something low, right? Do it 3 or 4 times. See which pebbles navigate to like what you wrote down on the piece of paper. You know what I mean? As you like toss them and ask to like which one, it's going to navigate. You are opening a channel to play with certain energies, so that's completely up to you. But that might freak some of you out. I don't know. Maybe you're supposed to open new channels to gifts, because I just saw you guys like throwing stones or throwing pebbles. I mean, you can throw rice, but I mean something that's got a little bit of weight. So I wouldn't go with rice, but it will navigate. All you got to do is take a sheet of paper, right? 4 up here, 4 down there, 6 there, 6 there. No, 4, 8, 12, 4, 4, and 4, right? 4, 4, 4, 4, 4, 8, 12, 16. There's only 12 of them. So 3, 6, 9, 12, however you want to do it. 3 up there on the sides, 3, 3, 3. You know what I mean? And just kind of like drop them. They will navigate. Okay, so then if you use salt, salt. Okay, that's weird. You could use like Himalayan salt, bigger chunks. But I guess I just got pulled to these. You could even use like little things like this. You know what I mean? Like they will all navigate to a certain angle or certain, like it will. Okay, but again, you're opening. I'm not going to say that's a gift, but you're talking. You're opening a gateway by doing that. Just a heads up there. Do I think you got to worry about it? No, not for those who are spiritual, right? But for those who are trying to figure out their purpose in certain stuff, I mean, it might be a good thing. I don't know what to tell you. Not everybody works with a pendulum. And I know for years I've been saying, oh, I got to do a class, but I mean, I hesitate, guys, because the pendulum, it took me years to work with it. And I still want to toss that thing against a fucking wall sometimes when, spirit's not participating. For months, a couple months ago, it was giving me a hard time where it wasn't giving me fucking answers and shit. It was bullshit. So I just feel like, that's why the kids are like, oh, I want one of me. And I'm like, oh man, but it takes years. So I'm not hitting nothing, and those bells are just going off every time. Like in my head, I was like, oh, it takes years or certain stuff. Like, maybe you guys want to work with bells. I don't know. I didn't touch shit, and there's those bells again. I'm telling you, like, can't make this fucking shit up. So I don't. All right, light energy. I don't know if that message with the bells is like, I have a guide here. I have somebody here like touching the bells. I don't know if it's like a telekinesis thing. Like, I'm not sure, but it's definitely a fucking thing that's happening. So it's only happening when I sit here. Like, I don't sit on over there and be like, oh, I need the bells to go off. Or it's not like that. Oh, but this is the beginning. Okay, so that was that guided meditation where I was like, I even saw extraterrestrials there, like looking up, along with light energy, dark. But even like, I question it. Like, is it okay that they're here? Like, I don't know who I was talking to, but like, totally okay, right? And then I had some god or someone of high importance watching from the sidelines of an Asian descent, some type, it could even some deity. So when I say I had a lot of energy there, I had a lot of energy there. So if you choose to do that guided meditation, where's my notebook? They just want me to write this down real quick. I got to post the 12 light workers things. And the image of the light workers, and the link to the meditation. That was it, right? Maybe the pebbles. Mention the pebbles. That's weird. I did PEPPLES instead of B's. So I would suggest kind of definitely do that when nobody's around and you have a good hour, you know. I do feel like some of you might cry. It's almost like a release, which I mentioned the other day. This deck isn't ready. Apparently there's more messages here, which I mentioned the other day with the whales. I feel like playing that right now too. Won't you be mine again, baby? So this might have to do with somebody else here, and they're in that darker energy, or you're in the darker energy and they're in the lighter energy. Like I don't know, but I keep getting these songs down here. I mean, it was just the other day. Here we go. I won't start it over. I'll leave it where it is, where we left off. People could be extremely opinionated right now. You could be very quiet. You're definitely within that Scorpio energy. I mean, I am. I am definitely in that mortal energy right now. Mortal, immortal. A lot of people look at immortal as evil. That's not how I'm looking at it. There is evil, but not... That boils down to religion. We're not getting into that. You got the earth element, survival, adaptability, reliability. You got the Pleiadian energy, unconditional love, excitement, laughter. You are working with the earth dragon here. So these are just kind of like, again, I'm trying to pick up on frequencies here. These cards are definitely talking. It's either that or the fucking whales. I feel shaky. Well, this is like anxiety. I don't know what this is. But it's not my energy and I'm not fucking liking it. And I don't mean that as an insult, spirit. I'm just trying to... Damn. I don't know. I put the wheels on at the same fucking time. All right, it's this deck. So this could feel extremely fucking overwhelming to you when it hits. I didn't do any dates, but something with the 7th, and the 7 came through the other day. Starts with the 7. So this could last up to the 7th. I don't know what the date is today. The 3rd, the 4th, I have no fucking idea. Another 7. And this is a 1, right? So this is like a very spiritual path energy around you. It's amplified. Rise above earthly matters, communicate honestly, brings inspiration, hope. You're working with higher frequencies, so if you're not grounded with them, you would feel anxious. Just got pulled to this stone. Is this the green or the blue? It is the green. Agate. I want to say this helps with anxiety, this particular stone. There's a blue one too, but if you have the green would be best. So let's just put that there. Let's see the darker energies. Remember, like this is like the balance between you, the energies you're working with. I also feel like there's another energy around you. It could be somebody who passed, I'm not sure. Infinity, Destiny, Magic. It's the Alchemy, the Philosopher's Stone. I don't think this card has ever come out. Ever. That's the first time this has come out. And then you got that fire element. So you have every element on the board. Controversial, free will, manifestation, warrior, passion, fearlessness. So I feel like you just kind of got to bounce back here. What's with this green? Green, you definitely want to work with greens, guys. For those who this resonates with. Philosopher's Stone. Ancient alchemy is surrounded by coated double speaks. Chemistry turning base metals into gold, known as the elixir of life or immortality. Esoteric shifting in a universal ether. Squaring circle, straight lines. The large circle symbolizes the micro universe. The triangle balances the circle of the ether and the trinity of the past, present, future, life, death, rebirth, mind, body, soul. The four elements, the four directions of the four seasons. The smallest circle inside the square symbolizes the infinite energy of the micro universe. So there could be some type of transcendental energy here. It's time, space, infinity, new beginnings, change, something destined, magical, chemistry, transformation, transmutation, metamorphosis, cooking, shifting perspectives. So it's definitely meant to work with both energies. If there is somebody else here or somebody near you, whatever this is, I don't think they're working with both energies. They're not looking at it like as how you look at something. So I think kind of right off the rip, that could be a little bit of an issue. Again, animals be really good with you, protects you in the time of change. The change is here. This is bringing you knowledge of a new spiritual pathway. Learn spiritual technology, be a transmitter of sacred knowledge. This talks about the immortal energy. So you do have like darker energies around you guys, but it's not like bad, dark energy. Like in a mundane world, like haters and shit like that. Yeah, but like the energies you're working with are, I don't know what word they're giving me, but it's good energy. Like it's the energy they want you to work with. So let's get like 5 cards. See what energies you're working with. So we know what you're working with. So I think I want to ask like what energies you should be working with. or what energies you are working with, and clarify with what you should be working with. I don't know if that's beneficial. Hold on. How do I want to? I want to word this. They want to word it a certain way clearly. I'm just going to let them give us 5 cards, and then the way I clarify will be, well, let's see. Let's just see what 5 cards they want to give us for the light energy. And it's working, actually working with the darker deck. Oh, the energy in my left hand right now. So there's definitely some like intimidation here. So I don't know what type of read this is. This, like, in this sense, like there's definitely download, something being transmuted as well. You have the King of Pentacles. Could be in that masculine energy. Just the energy around you. You got the Hermit. 8 of Swords. Two 8s. Got the 8 of Cups. So you do have a darker energy around you. Got the Knight of Wands right there. I mean, the Knight of Swords at the bottom of the deck. You got the 2 of Cups. I'm trying to figure out if this 8 is yours. Because if that's where you're stuck. 8 is a message to keep your finances in check. You're setting up your own foundation. It's telling you you also have a life purpose and a soul mission that's fully supported by the angels. Financial material abundance is on its way into your life, suggesting you will receive unexpected rewards for past good work. The universe is abundant and generous. Great financial prosperity. And now in the future, karma repaid in full. The 8 also suggests a phase or circumstances or a situation in your life coming to an end. This is a sign of a forewarning to enable you to prepare yourself accordingly. It may indicate that you are winding up for an emotional career relationship in your life. And you do have the 2 of Cups here. So again, it could be either or. So I don't know if this is on your mind, if this is on somebody else's mind, because this 8, like this particular card is more, sorry guys. This particular card is more like you're kind of pushing it away because you have some type of messages coming in. You do, again, you got the 2 of Cups at the bottom of the deck. With the Ace of Swords, communication, opening the gateways, opening the book, turning the page. But it's like, see, you don't want to turn the page. Could be soul searching. You could be coming in as masculine energy here with the King of Pentacles. So I kind of feel like the lighter energy here is almost holding you back. And that's why we got the darker energy that needs to come out. I mean, this is your energy in regards to somebody else or something happening in your life with the Hermit right here. And this is like what you're fighting. You don't want to like open the bait. Somebody doesn't want to open the page. Someone doesn't want to open the book. It could be somebody you're dealing with. You know what I mean? I'm not sure. But like to me, this is you. So I don't know if it's like going after something you want, going after something like this is kind of very confusing energy, but it's beautiful energy. You know what I mean? And this is the deck people fear. But this, why? There's nothing to fear. Like, it's just it's almost just like the shadow. Like, I can't even, I don't even want to get into it like that. So it's just a message for me in regards to the other channel, which is coming soon. Am I stopping myself? I'm talking to myself right now. I don't think I'm stopping myself. It's like waiting for a go. It's the momentum I'm waiting for to stay with it, which is coming. I know I'll get the message soon, and it's coming. Did I think I was going to start it a month or two ago or whatever in April and then all this time go by? Absolutely not. But there's a right time and a wrong time, and it's definitely been on spirit for some reason. It's the right type of energy. So it's the same with you guys. Like, I know this looks a little creepy, but like it's beautiful in a sense. But see, so it's your own self stopping. But I almost feel like, what does your soul want? Because your soul doesn't want this, but it's almost like you're pursuing something. So this is like that Two of Cups. It's like this, needing to open the page, needing to open the book, right? But again, with the weekend energy, it was the same thing. Like, if somebody else isn't communicating and not two people going back and forth, then, this is what's going on, like, within you, or needing to see something, like, because you had that, like, slower energy with the page, with the Knight of, I think it was Knight of Pence, right? And you're like the Chariot energy. You're not trying to rush a certain situation, but you got no time to dilly-dally. So I don't know if it's just the way somebody is communicating, the way you're getting the messages, like, not sure. There's just something about it, like, in a way you don't want, or like you're fighting it, but it could be something that's good for you. And this could be in terms of a person, a job, because you got the 8-8, right? And you might be dealing with a new career and a new relationship, or just one or the other, and you just don't see it coming. Do I think this is something that needs to be cleared first? I do, but in the sense, somebody else partakes here. And I just, this is where you got to kind of be wary, because this is where two people need to partake, but this is where you have to be wary, because I don't know. It apparently doesn't want me to finish. Maybe you just feel like it is bad for you, but underneath it's like, open the book. Maybe you just want to choose one or the other. Maybe you need to work on both. It's like, it's almost like something that's good for you, you want to push away. But I don't see fear, so I don't know. You got to follow your soul here, because again, this is like something that's probably good for you and you're pushing it away. If it involves another person, it takes two. So if that person is not partaking, then obviously I get it. at that point, you got to clear your own mind, continue to follow your soul. Is this deep in your subconscious that's now going to be brought to the surface because of this reading? Possibly. Because this is a reading. This is an activation reading. I can already tell you that. You could be trying to control how something goes, but I don't see it like that. Not with the Hermit. Like, I don't even know. Maybe you don't want like a King of Pence type energy. Maybe you want the Knight of Swords energy. Nothing to do with element, but like, this brings me back to the reading we did in the last couple of weeks where I kept saying for some reason there's multiple people and it's going to be like a hard decision for you. And that's probably because somebody's not talking to you or showing something. It's that gut, it's the intuition, it's the knowing, it's your psychic abilities, it's certain things like that. It's the inner knowing. But again, like, this is something good for you in a sense. And again, let's link this to work and not a person. Again, I just heard that can be a problem though, because maybe that's why this is happening. Let's get your best advice for each card. Because you got to find the balance here. Best advice when it comes to this King of Pence. Again, that could be a boss. Could be work. Authority. I don't really look at the King of Pence as an authority figure by any means, but you got the Moon. Let's get one more. Could be dealing with the water sign. It was reversed. I'm not going to read reversals though. It just could be like unknown energy. 10 of Pence and the chains. $16, is that the Lovers or is it the Devil? I want to say, isn't it the Lovers? But it's another 7. Can somebody Google it real quick? 15 in the major arcana. It's the Tower. Yeah, see, this is weird, but like, this could be like happily ever after with the 10 of Pence. And it's like walking, it's the Devil. Okay, okay, which one is it, guys? The Lovers is 6. Oh yeah, I knew, that's weird. I knew it was the lower one. The Tower. 16. So it's probably the Devil. No, that's 15. Yeah, it's the Devil. That would make sense with the chains. Why did I not pick up on that? So it almost feels toxic. This person feels toxic to you in a way. Maybe because they're not good at like communicating or, but it's like the Lovers, but you got the 10 of Pence. So it's almost like you got the happily ever after. So it's like we keep getting back to like the same message. Is it telling me that this is somebody who's scared of the unknown? Possibly, but this is supposed to be more about you. But it could be, it's like you're weary about it. But this could be a really good thing too, like a message coming in with the Tower, and then it leads to like the Ten of Pence, like something long term. So this could throw you off, because then you have to kind of go within with this Hermit thing, and then when you kind of do go within, it's like, oh, what the fuck do I do? So there's somebody coming into your life, whether it's a friend, a family member. It looks like somebody who wants to make an amends. It's got to be that type of energy, because this is where you're like, but that's because it's got to be somebody who's probably not talking or communicating, or you just don't want it. It feels, it's something like that. And you got the Wheel. So it could just feel karmic to you, but this is let something flow, because this is your best advice, right? In a way, it could even be something faded here. So to me, you don't want to see it. Because I keep hearing like impatient. So I don't know, but nothing here is telling me you're impatient. So I think it's the other person projecting something, and that's a problem. Or you're just impatient. Like, no. So I don't think you get along with this person. Like the communication between you, I mean, you probably get along, but the communication between you and somebody right now, it's either none. And this is based off your previous experience with somebody or a situation, work, a friend, whatever this is, a child, a family member. But this is like, let the wheel turn. So to me, you're kind of in your own little world, but somebody else is like projecting, or so this is like somebody else is like trying to assume how you feel about something, and it's like, that's the problem. So I don't know how useful this read is going to be. I think it's going to be extremely useful for you, but like, that's also a problem you have with this energy that you're working with. They're not straightforward. They're not straight to the point. You're probably dealing with somebody that constantly put their foot in the wheel. Because I'm actually getting aggravated for you guys, because I can feel it, that this energy, this, yeah. This is the problem. Communication. Not sharing how they're feeling. And this would be like, this is why you're like, get the fuck out of here. This is why this energy is coming out, and this is why you want to ignore it. You're pretty good at doing it. You could move on the rest of your life and just bury this somewhere and be like, forget it. So I almost feel like it's on the other energy, but in a way, you didn't even know it was on the other energy until I did this reading, because your brain is not there. It's almost like you the book is closed, because this is like, open the book, right? With the wheel. There goes those bells. So to you, it's like, I don't know if it's just like, I'm done. Like, I don't even think these thoughts are in your head like that. They can be. So again, I don't know if this is projected energy, or to me, it's just something that's kind of coming in, because this is not what you're trying to focus on right now. You have all this other energy. And then here comes this energy. So I don't know if it's a blockage within your subconscious. And this is why this reading was so important, because it's opening things. It's only to benefit you. Because I've been saying that for days. Like, you might cry with the whales. We're almost done here, right? It's like a detox. So again, I feel like this could be some type of surprise. But I don't know if it's like somebody that this is where I'm getting aggravated every time I say it's some type of surprise. Because they have an opportunity to open the book right now. This is like the energy that's been out for weeks. the energy's been on the board for people to work with, and they're not working with it. And that's the part that's like, what the fuck is wrong with you? Like, that would make me want to push away energy too. So I don't think you know what this is, and some of you do, but like, I don't think you're gonna look at it as a fucking surprise, because I have a funny feeling you can already sense this energy, and if anything, it's more fucking annoying to you than anything. So your message is to just kind of like ground yourself, stay in that seven of wands, stay in that seven. You might want to block it. I don't know. Stay in spiritual messages. So like, helps you with earthly matters, and you're like, you probably don't even want to deal with fucking earthly matters. So I'm not quite sure what this is, to be quite honest with you. But this Tower is like some type of surprise, but this is the part that's aggravating you. Or will aggravate you. It's probably already aggravating you subconsciously. Best advice for this Eight of Swords. Because this is where I feel like it can be good for you, but you're like, you know what? Like, fucking ridiculous. This is fucking like ridiculous energy. Like, okay, so this is your vibe. I don't like it. I don't know if you guys even want this energy around you. I don't know who it is to you. Could be somebody that just wants back in your life, and you're like, yeah, no thanks. Yeah, but see, your best advice is the Nine of Cups. So you do have somebody from the past rolling back around, I guess, when they please, or divine timing. I don't know what to tell you. That could be pretty fucking aggravating, because that's purposely being projected. And you probably know it, and that's the part that's like, you know what? You don't got time for this shit. So again, I think somebody thinks you're impatient, and you're not. And that one little thing, that one little thought of you thinking that somebody thinks you're impatient is enough for your fucking blood to boil over. So there's obviously some resentment, things that need to be discussed. There's something going on, okay? Because the thought this is the thing that sounds crazy. The thought that you think that this person thinks that you're impatient makes you want to fucking punch him in the face. Does that make sense? That's the crazy thing here. Because this is what this person thinks, and you're far from that. And that's the part that probably aggravates you the most, because this person is thinking like you're going to say no, or you're impatient, or you just want it your way. And that's them controlling the energy. But they're projecting it as if you're trying to control it. And if you feel that, it's doing this person no justice. That's the problem here. So I don't know if this is like another message of you having to be patient with somebody, but to me, it has nothing to do with patience. It's communication. It's authenticity. It's trust. It's, you know what I mean? It's words that need to be spoken that aren't being spoken. And if this is on the board, Spirit wants you to know about this, but they're also saying like it's a good thing. But you don't have time for projected energy, or you don't have time for somebody to think that they think that you think this. Like, that's he said, she said bullshit. And you have zero time for that. So I don't know if Spirit's trying to fix that. Tell me about the Eight of Cups, because this is like you're walking right the fuck away from it. Like, you're like, yeah, no, that's where you're at. And you got the Death card. So it is something that this is your best advice. So to me, the Death card is all about rebirth, right? And being able to transmute something, fix something. Let these feelings, thoughts, stuff go. I don't think they've come to you yet. Your best advice. This could be something. They're saying like this is a good thing. So focus on your happiness with the Two of Pentacles. So your best advice is, again, it's trying to find some type of balance here. That's very much possible. But again, I also feel like your best advice here is to move forward with the situation instead of walking away from a situation. Because you can easily walk away. But there is something here that can be transformed. You can find the balance. You can move forward. Because I'd love to tell you your best advice here would be like, fuck you, bye, but it's not. So best advice when it comes to this Knight of Swords. May just be an energy you should hear out or listen. But it's like, if you blow up your phone, right? Got these two cards. But it's like a battle head on. So it's like, are you going to say something? Are you going to talk? Like, what's the deal here? I think you got multiple energies coming out, too, of the fucking woodwork. So, which might make it even more fucking tricky for you. Best advice when it comes to this Knight of Swords. You got the Fool. Have a new start. It's a new spiritual start. Move forward. Best advice for the Page of Cups. Go within your feelings, or this is, I'm sorry. Somebody could be apologizing. Wait, this is the Tower in this deck. Oh, that's the Devil, yeah. Somebody could be apologizing to you or needs to apologize to you. And again, with the Tower here and the Emperor, it could be shocking. You could have this Emperor energy coming towards you, but you might look at it as fucking toxic because it's the energy that's being projected, and that's got to be pretty frustrating. But I don't think this. I want to say, like, I don't think this reading benefits you, but they're saying it does. But, like, the message I gave you, there's nothing about this message that I'm giving you benefits you at this time if there's not two people working on something. So this is some type of transmission, some type of energy work on why this is coming out like this. But somebody does owe you an apology. But right now they're in the energy of like the Moon, the Devil. Could be scary. It could be hidden. This is somebody that wants something long term. But again, and I've said this plenty of times, nobody's got time to hear that shit. Action is what matters. Talking about something is what matters. Like, who wants to keep hearing from readers? I can run to the bathroom real quick, but who wants to keep hearing from readers in certain shit in the sense of like, oh, they're just, they're too scared to talk to you and this, they got to work on like, no one's got time for that. I'm not here to deliver these type of messages to you. And I think that's why this is where you're at, because you have zero tolerance for childish shit. And to you, it looks childish. To somebody else, it's not. It's more like scary or this and that. But like, I don't know. But this is an energy where spirit is kind of saying like, look at things differently in the sense of like, this can be a really good thing. And you're like, nah. So when this energy comes around, this is where that message, this is where you can utilize the message. But this could be tempting. I don't know where their energy is at, but you didn't get that I'm sorry yet. So you could be dealing with somebody who doesn't like to apologize, and some people never apologize. But this looks like an energy that might, It's obviously going to roll back around if it came out. So if you ask me, you're not trying to entertain this. This could be something you've already blocked. There could have been something that came in and just like irked the fuck out of you. And you're like, you know what? Fuck you. And you're out with that 8 of Cups. You're on a new adventure. So I don't know how this is going to roll for you guys. This could have been somebody who feels like they missed an opportunity, or somebody who missed an opportunity in the past is what I'm getting. And kind of wants a new opportunity, but it's kind of like waiting for like you to say something. But like, see, this is where you don't have time for this. The divine doesn't have time for this. So I don't know how this is going to roll for you. With the wheel being here, something is fated. And it could be that time where it's like, you know what? Like, I got no time to be stuck in my head because somebody else doesn't want to fucking say something. You're worried about your own happiness here. You're moving forward with this 8 of Cups, the Death card. Like you're like, I'm like, never again am I opening that fucking door, right? You're on a new fucking spiritual path. Like, so you get where I'm going with this? Like, because that can very well be the case for some of you here, where it's like, no one's got time for the moon and the devil and the 10 of Pence. 0. We got 0 time for that. So I don't know if purposely somebody wants to come in and fuck with your energy here. I don't think so. But you have 0 time for that. And I'm telling you right now, with the wheel being here with the Hermit, you don't got time for that either. You're trying to follow your soul. You're trying to find happiness. You're seeking a new spiritual path. You're not waiting for somebody to step their game up and apologize. You're at your wit's end with a situation. And they're projecting energy towards you that's not kosher. So spirit will step in here. It's just a matter of when. And it can be with your own thoughts. It could be with this reading. This reading could possibly end this entire situation for you, because spirit's got 0 time for somebody to be playing around with the fucking moon and the devil and the moon. Spirit's got 0 time for the devil and the moon. I'll tell you that right now. That's a given. So I don't know how this is going to go, because I just came back from the bathroom fucking fierce. So this is spirit being like, well, we can turn that page real fucking quick and put, you see that bell just went off when I said we can turn this page real fucking quick. So I don't know, guys. Like, the book is already open. It had a chance to be open. The book is open here too. It's not a coincidence that the book is open in both, but like, it's linked. You could be dealing with somebody who just works with the King of Pence. All about their money, if you ask me. I don't know. Let's hear that bell. You know what I mean? Like, spirit doesn't have time for that. You don't have time for that. So this might be a strong message too. If this person comes around, it might not be the best thing for you guys. But there is something here with some of you where it can work, but it's with the 2 of Cups, but it's not going to work in this energy, because the book needs to open. You've already closed the book. You could have tried to reopen the book, and then it got shut down. Somebody else shut it down. Do I think it was manipulative? No. But there's something like that going on. And it's a given that spirit's not going to tolerate this person staying in the moon and the devil energy when they can have the 10 of Pence. So I feel like a dramatic shift just happened here, and it was for the best. It's either a huge clearing, this person will never be part of your life again, or they're going to come in real fucking soon, because The wheel is here and spirit doesn't have time for this shit. That's a given. Spirit does not want you spending time. This isn't a lesson here. This isn't a test here. Spirit does not want you stuck in this fucking energy. That's for damn sure. If anything, this was a clearing for you. And it's, if somebody does come around, this is a message for you to possibly work on it. But right now, I want to say it's up in the air. Especially with the wheel being here. Because again, that book is open on both sides here. But then it's like something happened where it's like, you know what? Nope, it's dead. It's done. This is definitely somebody from your past. And it has to do with what they're projecting in hopes that you'll pick up on it, or somebody that wants you to come around, you to say something first. But it's also that energy, like if you do come around, they just play it off like very nonchalantly, like no big deal. That's where they're going to fuck up. Because I'm surprised this person would even go that route. You think they would know you, because somebody from your past, you think they would know you well enough that you would block and shut a fucking door quicker than quick. So there's a lot going on here. A lot. And this person can definitely fuck up by playing games. I don't see games, but they're projecting energy. I think they're playing games now that I say it like that. Because they're kind of like hoping you're going to reach out and say that. But it's like, it's on this person. So if you ask me if you reached out or you're going to reach out, it's how they play it off. They're fucking with their own fate here. So let them, because there's probably no in between. It's one or the other. You're going to be straight fucking forward, or you're out of here. So like, I don't, this is like a random reach out. Like I do stuff like that. And it's like, oh, it's probably no good for me, but you do it anyway. You know what I mean? And then it's like what you get back is just like very nonchalant. But like, this is somebody that's waiting for you to like pursue them more. And it's like, what are you, fucking stupid? I already reached out. Are you that fucking stupid? Like, this is that energy. Like, what is wrong with you? So this is where like you're in the light energy and you're not dealing with the dark energy. You're not dealing with somebody that thinks they want to come off being all fucking mysterious and shit. Like, you don't have time for that. You're in the Scorpio energy. You're not going to fuck around with energy like this. So I don't know what type of read this was for everybody, but I think that it's going to be a very good read in the sense of like, this is either in or it's fucking out, because you work with the light and this energy, like you can work with it, but you can't work with it if somebody else is going to act like they're all fucking mysterious and, oh, I'm just working, no big deal, I'm just taking care of myself. Like, nope, sorry. So somebody could have already had a chance, or they're about to have a chance, and they fucked up. And you're the one that works with the light and the dark, if that makes sense. You know what I mean? And they fucked up. How many times? Spirit's going to only allow so many times for people to fuck up. Because this has to be somebody you know. I was waiting for the bell and I'm not getting it. So maybe somebody has to sit in this darker energy here. I'm not really sure. But that's a message for somebody else going out that way. Because like, you want to fuck with my light worker. And I don't think it has anything to do with this. So let's see what this darker energy is all about. Because this is a time for change. And there is universal knowledge coming your way, a new spiritual path, right? Destined, immortality, mortality, energy you're working with. Could be working with Greek mythology right now. But this is a time of rapid transition, okay? You are safe. And it's above the wheel. So something's going to turn quick. This is what I'm saying. I actually really like this reading a lot now that I think about it, because it's going to get rid of things that no longer fucking serve you, or rid of energies around you. Like something's being transmitted here in the sense of like, this one's in, this one's out, and it has nothing to do with this energy. I think it's just internal, external, internal energies. Like, done. This is a great fucking reading. Let's just get 5 cards of what Spirit wants to say with this darker energy, because this brings new meaning to life, right? You're not fucking. You're fucking around with that Scorpionic energy, and it's actually benefiting you. This is not like fuck around and find out. Like, you're not. This is no time to fuck around and find out. Your guides or somebody else is here. That's gonna handle that. So, either on my team or you're not. You got the Chariot, another number 7. You're starting off with 7s, which is beautiful. You got the 4 of Swords. You might want to rest, kind of go within, take a little break. But this is that rapid time of transformation. You do need to rest. You do need to get extra sleep here. You got the 10 of Pentacles. You got something long-term coming in, something coming towards you. So this is, whatever this is necessary, because this is something's about to move forward. Even if it feels like it's not, it is. Is that the Hangman? Yeah, Hangman. So you got the Chariot, 4 of Swords, 10 of Pence, Hangman, King of Cups. So there might be actually 2 people in your life right now, or this is somebody who's going to pull through. I'm not sure. And you got the 5 of Wands at the bottom of the deck. But I'll tell you, look at this 5 of Wands. If somebody's trying to play fucking games, Spirit's going to hold this energy back. I really like this reading, because this is, I can't stress it enough. Like, you're moving forward, you're resting, going towards the 10 of Pence. You know, I'm assuming you would want this King of Cups over a King of Pentacles. So this could be 2 different energies, and somebody else is going to be held back because of their own blockages, or, you know, not dropping the weight, feeling stuck, feeling chained up here with the chain. Spirit got no time for this. Spirit's clearing fucking blockages here in this fucking reading, because it actually pulled me to the push that I used to do a long time ago with these dragon cards, and I meant to say something a couple times and I didn't. But I'm telling you, Spirit's got 0 time for this bullshit. You want to stay wrapped up in chains, that type of shit, like that's on you. Somebody else will come in. So when I say this wheel is moving, this fucking wheel is moving. So keep doing you, keep taking care of you. Somebody's clearly not meant to be in your life, and somebody else is. Could this possibly be the same exact energy, stepping it up and utilizing this dark energy to get what they want? Maybe. If that's the case, I like it, because somebody's learning to work with both energies. And that would be a very good thing. Or this is somebody different. Either way, the wheel is turning. You could be dealing with a fire sign here, and they might step their game up and start to move this wheel. Because that 10 of Pence is like here, but it protects you in time of change. There is a rapid change going on here. They could be seeing something differently, feeling something differently. It's one thing to see something, say something, and not do something. So this energy is either going to do something or they're not. So this is ironic, because this reader is between the light and the dark between both of you. It's almost like there's 4 energies here, 2 masculine, 2 feminine, you and somebody else. It's the way it's supposed to be. It's either going to go down or it's not. It's the spirit wants somebody on your side right now, vice versa, and the right person, right? So there is something that can be extremely victorious here, and it is going to take off. Because no one's got time to sit in this dark night of the soul. Because I feel like there's an energy around that like is very comfortable in the dark night of the soul. And it's like break through the chain. Someday somebody's gonna turn around and say goodbye. So I don't know. All right, let's get your best advice in regards to this Chariot. You got the Ten of Wands. It's heavy. Drop the weight. Drop the weight. Move forward. What's this Four of Swords? Judgment. You got to make a decision here. This is also about resurrecting something. So it's going to come down to you, them, or spirit. One more for Judgment. Because you're making a judgment call within this reading. Or you're making judgment calls within meditation. It's something. But it's the Nine of Cups, which is up here too. So someone's going to make a judgment call. You're not going to stay in this energy. They're not going to stay in this energy if it's linked. It's a rapid time for change. It's all about your happiness. I love that it's also above the wheel. It can lead to the Ten of Pence. You're heading here no matter what. Especially with those 2 8s. This is where you're heading, right? It's almost like you guys could have very mirroring energy here too, but nothing's happening. And Spirit's like, okay, well, now it's time for something to happen. And if it doesn't happen, then somebody else is going to be on a new path. It's a given. There's no time to waste is what I just heard. So it's also a message for you too, if energy comes in. Right? So somebody could also make the wrong judgment here too by doing absolutely nothing with the Four of Swords. And this is where Spirit comes in with the wheel, karma, the fate, with judgment. This is also where you come in, Spirit comes in. Like these are big players. You get this, it's in or out, like I said. Look at that with the Ten of Wands. With the Ten of Wands here too. You're either gonna fucking drop the weight or you're not. Like you're not gonna approach this person with the Five of Wands. You're not going to bring drama to this person's life. You're not going to cause internal conflict to this person. You're in or you're fucking out. This is a great fucking reading. You're in or out. Look at that with the Knight of Cups. You're going to fucking apologize or not? Page of Cups. Page of Cups right there. What are you going to do? Decisions need to be made. Because Spirit will ward this energy off. And that's why we have this King of Cups here too, guys. So this is tricky. This is a tricky fucking read, but I'm not gonna lie, I fucking love it. And you notice how I came back from the bathroom working on this, and my energy is like boom, boom, boom. It's like that Chariot, like boom, boom, boom. Let's get the job done. We don't got time to fucking dilly dally, whatever this is. Spirit's not gonna allow you to stay in these two energies in regards to a person. If a person is involved here, eventually there is a person here, but it's like you're either gonna drop the weight, jump on the same fucking train with the Chariot here. You're not gonna sit here and putz around with judgment in the wheel. There's no fucking way. You will lose out on your Nine of Cups. Not you, them. Because you're going to have it. But there's a lot of mirroring energy here, like I said. But you got 10, 10, 10, 10. You get what I'm saying? Like, Spirit's got no time. 10, 10, 10, 10. It's portals. It's time for new things. And then you got an additional 10 here. So it's like back to that number 1 again. Okay? Like, Spirit's putting you on a new path. You got the Fool, right? So I don't know how many days, 2 days. I just got 2 of Wands. Within 2 days, you're on a new path. So this Spirit's making a judgment call here. If this person doesn't, because you are dealing with somebody that still acts like they're attached to fucking chains, and they're not. This person is not attached to chains. Neither are you. You can choose to let it go, the past go, or not. It's one or the other. Do I want to? Do I not? Like, no, Spirit has zero time for that shit. You're going to break free from the fucking chains or you're not. You're going to stop playing games, mind games, whatever you're doing here. Like, it's a no. You're either going to fucking apologize or you're not. Because it's almost like someone sees something as very long term. And the good possibility there that it can roll that way. But again, guys, these are their thoughts, right? Spirit knows their thoughts. So if you're not going to pursue it, there's something about it's just the right timing. And if it's not pursued, it is what it is. I feel like a judgment call was made like 4 months ago, to be quite honest with you. And now it's time for the wheel to turn. You can't, it is what it is with the wheel and judgment. So Spirit has maybe given this person 4 months to clean some things up. And maybe they have. And now it's time to pursue it. I'm not really sure. There's something with 4 months here. What's the Hermit? Maybe 9 months. I don't know. Because this person, you got these 2 8s, right? Only so much time. You got the Hangman here. There's only so much time. There's got to be a time frame with on this wheel. This might be your X marks the spot in your chart with all these 10 guys. All these 10s. This might literally be your treasure box in your chart. Good karma. And that's with these 8s, right? So it's almost like somebody has an opportunity, which can take time, be long-term. You can evolve, you can grow, you can take your time, commitment, you know what I mean? But it's almost like if somebody doesn't switch up the way they're doing something, because it's almost like someone's got a lot of love for you. So if they don't switch something up, like real fucking quick, once again, with the same messages, it's done. So I don't know if somebody is like, wants to cause you internal conflict, but it's like fucking with the wrong person, whoever's doing that. And Spirit's gonna make sure this person fucking knows it. So I think for you guys, you know, with this 10 of Cups, what do we got? The Knight of Cups and 4 of Cups. Yeah, this is somebody who already missed an opportunity to kind of have it all. A new beginning, whatever the case may be, with the Knight of Cups here. We got all these cups. It's like someone's got a lot of love for you, but like they don't want to show it. This is how they want to come in, which is fucking nuts. Spirit's like, we're not doing this. They're spiritual workers, the light workers who like us, right? We have a purpose and a job to do. So something's coming to a head. You're either going to be part of it or you're not. And you're not going to be able to wait another 4 months before you come in, or another month. It's not going to work like that. So this, you know, and this energy right here is actually a feminine, even though it's the Knight of Cups. She's getting bored as fuck. She's not waiting, which is great. But she's about to pursue her own passions. It's almost like perfect timing for something right now. It's perfect timing within this Scorpio energy, because you can release trauma, you can release things, you can move forward. Like, it's actually ideal. And that's why I was saying about this meditation music. This is an ideal timing per Spirit with the Wheel of Fortune and Judgment, if you haven't picked up on that yet. An ideal timing to release resentment, trauma, pain. But that comes with a discussion, a fresh start. You know what I mean? So that's why there's a limited time here. I love it. I love it because I just feel like Spirit's kind of in control here, and it makes me feel more comfortable in or out. It puts my mind at ease. And I'm thinking it's probably going to put your mind at ease as well, this reading. Because this is about you, but this external energy It's about where you go next and who comes along for the ride. Because it feels like energy here, like been there, done that, have said this, said that, but like this is different. This is different, and I love it. Because there's only so much time with Scorpio energy before we switch, which is soon, you know. You might stay in that Scorpionic energy a little longer, but this is why, like, because of this energy doing this, Spirit's like, you're either gonna fucking apologize or this isn't a thing. You don't get to just come into this person's life when you want. Like, I'm telling you, there's a massive fucking message here. This is either gonna work or it's not. I absolutely fucking love that Spirit has control over this. Because you never know what somebody else is thinking, especially this energy, how it's being projected. This is what they need to snap out of. They're also worried about rejection. Yes, me, something looks like the fucking perfect situation. So if it's their energy, like, Spirit's like, you're either going to figure it out or you're not. You're not going to hold up another person's energy within these eights. It's just, this is a beautiful message. I would light a candle for Spirit later for sure. Honestly, like, tell me about this. Best advice for this Hangman. Because this is almost like an awakening, seeing something differently, and it could be coming from this energy as well, right? You got the Three of Pentacles. Put work into it. So if somebody does see something differently, or you tend to see something differently, because there is a little mind control here, but it's coming from Spirit. It's not a bad thing. Okay, you got the Nine of Pentacles here, having the confidence, pursuing something, life's little luxuries, your happiness, that type of stuff, contentment. Put some work into it if it presents itself. Best advice when it comes to this King of Cups. You got the Six of Wands. It can be very successful here. But see, they're in that Eight of Swords. Something could be triumphant here, very successful. Go after it, work with it. And you got the Eight of Pentacles again. Go after it, work with it. With the Three of Wands, there's definitely some type of future. Like, this is like saying, like, your ships are in. With the Ace of Pentacles right underneath it. Right? So I guess it's one of those things, like, wait and see. And meantime, you're just doing your thing. I'm very thankful for this reading. Because this is energy that's going to be cleared. It's coming in one way or another. With this person or without this person. People are definitely being fucking blocked. I absolutely fucking love it. These are haters. These are a whole bunch of different people. Could even be this person. People are being fucking blocked. Because they have a chance to move forward. Or it's the way they went about something. But not releasing this weight and causing conflict and drama between you, somebody else, whatever the case may be, right? I just heard I got a bone to pick with you. No, Spirit's protecting you guys. Like, this isn't about, like, this energy has no time to pick bones with fucking petty ass fucking people. Spirit's going to hold that energy back, ward it back. Spirit's going to make sure something goes down here. And if it's not with this person, it's definitely with somebody else. That is a fucking given. And the decision's already been made. So it's just a matter of who steps in. I'm going to leave the reading at this. Beautiful reading. Very relieving. Big breath, guys. I love you guys. I'll see you later.